Hey, so I'm currently walking to the store with my toddlers. Uh, I don't know, like, I have a story time on how I ended up with 5 kids, advice to women or girls that want or think they want to have a lot of kids, and just, being mindful of, like, having kids out of lust instead of having kids out of love. Like, I've grown up from a broken home. I came from a broken family. Um, my mom and dad was together when my mom had, or when they had, um, just my brothers, 2 older brothers. But then when they had me, they separated. So they've been separated for a long ass time since I was like probably like 5 months old, 5 months and shit like that. I was just a baby, but they separated, and they never was married. My mom never been married. Me, when I had my first child, I had her at 16. My parents were 17 and 15 when they had kids. My mom had 3 kids at 18. My oldest brother is by a man previous, like a previous relationship. But anywho, so I had my daughter at 16. I got pregnant with her at 15, my oldest daughter. And then her dad was from a one night stand. So, and then the fuck is wrong with that car? So then, like 7 years later, I met their dad. My 4 younger kids all have the same dad. And when I met him, I was just getting out of a 6-year relationship with my ex-boyfriend. I was with my ex-boyfriend for 6 years, and I wanted kids with him, but he didn't want kids. So I left. Like that grew a wedge between me and him. And we was always arguing. It was just not. It ended up being too toxic, so we broke up. Then I met my younger kid's dad, and like 2 days after we met, I got pregnant with my son, my first son. I smell like dog poo. When I got pregnant with my son, we, made it official. And a year later, or I want to say like 8 months later, my son was 8 months, I got pregnant with my other son. So I had my other son. No, I think my oldest son was like 6 months. Yeah, he was 6 months. And then by the time I had my other son, I was, damn, I done got distracted. So when I was 6 months pregnant, I had my son who was only an infant. So my son had just turned 1. Like a few months after that, I had my second son. Like right after my son's first birthday, my first son, I had my second son. And so they're 13 months apart. And then when my sons were like 6 and 5, I had my 6-year-old, which is her right here. This one right here. I got pregnant with her. So I ended up getting pregnant with her. And then when she turned 2 years old. I had little Miss Girl right here. So she was 2, and then I had her. So them two are 2 years apart. If that makes sense. So me and their dad was together for 32 years, all together. Married for 1 year, separated for 1 year. Story all the time why we separated.